Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 2, Crystal Souls. We are down in the Avernite lands, and speaking of Crystal Souls, last time we used some advanced tactics to... oh well, can't look that far. To take out that mad Crystal Soul Delrinbok. And yeah. That was a little bit cheesy. Right. These enemies we weren't able to deal with last time. Not sure if these quick casts actually acted before we did, but they certainly aren't now, and we are one-shotting these shades. That does seem to bode well. Okay, they do act, or it does act before my casters, which is basically fine. We are going to take a lot of damage, but I am going to try and ensnare as many of them as I can, or actually ensnare all of them, so at the very least they won't all be able to reach my warriors to attack. That should buy us some time that I need. Okay, they can stun, that's nasty. But I think we should be able to make it through this fight this time. And maybe even see what they are guarding and... oh, actually, I think... well, yeah, I sneaked my way through the first time around. And saw the dungeon they're guarding, but wasn't able to actually enter because there's another guarding force. We'll see. It'll all come back to me. So yeah, about Delrinbok, I mean, I'm sure nobody's actually upset about the way I handled that fight. I'm probably the most upset myself, just because it feels a little bit cheap, but, you know, on the other hand, honestly, it's the way I did it is exactly the way I would fight, well, in theory, I would fight a stationary foe in real life, you know. Obviously find a place where he can reach because he's stationary, and only pop out to deal damage at as long of a distance as I possibly can. And of course we did have to deal with all the things he summoned, and, you know, the occasional attack that still hit us, that still reached us. It's not like yeah, it's not like I just skip the entire challenge of the fight or anything. So there it is. Either way, we did it for... I guess we did get some nice loot out of it. Not a whole lot. But I'm sure beating him is going to be required at some point. Or, you know, if not required, I'm sure there's at least going to be a quest for it. Actually, I've been thinking that maybe that... what's it called? Crystal Soul Sanctuary or something like that? The place where we're eventually supposed to deliver the recovered Crystal Souls to. That place might actually be... like, not a hostile dungeon. I mean, it's probably not, to be honest. But might actually have some NPCs that give us quests. Maybe even one that has to deal with the one Crystal Soul who has gone mad and needs to be disposed of. You know, it's very possible. I guess I'm still not going to actually visit that place yet. And just leave that for later. For no real reason. Let's see here. None of them dropped anything, which is to be expected. Okay. That was not so bad. So we'll see. Right, there is this dungeon entrance. Let's save. And... okay, the long room corner. I mean, we've seen this before. You feel ill, it's a very real... oh. Open the door. When you touch the door, it flies open. Oh, wait. Were we able to do this before? I feel like we weren't. Like the feeling of getting ill was like too strong for us, overwhelming us. Oh, when you touch the door, it flies open. There is a sudden powerful burst of wind pulling you in. Inside, you see a large cluster of undead, performing a ritual on bodies stolen from the cairns. Right, we did hear chanting from inside. Yeah, okay. A tall, skeletal figure, glowing with power, leads the ritual. When it sees you, it howls a command, and the creatures attack. Okay, so is this gonna be... there's a lich, indeed. And 2 banshees. Lots of revenants. I think we need to... ooh, okay, yeah, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. Or is it? I doubt it. I very much doubt it. This is most likely not going to work out. I did buy us a little bit of time here, but yeah, actually with all of these guys, or even only a couple of these guys, hitting my warriors, then the Lich acting again, and then the two Banshees. Okay, yeah, Battle Frenzy. That's really bad news. Yep, each of the Banshees attacking twice. It's wow. Okay, yeah, this is gonna wreck us completely. No chance, unfortunately, no chance. Okay, this will have to wait. But at least we know it's there. Actually, I should probably take a note about it, because I obviously also forgot about that other tomb that I visited before. So let's see here. Avernite lands. Powerful undead. Undead. Southeast. There we go. That should help me remember to come back later. We did buy the additional lore. I don't think... Can you teach us again? Yes? You've learned now. Okay, that's what I thought. But I guess if there's two tiers of Avernite lore, assuming that those do actually stack, then there might very well be more. Wait, we never went here. Why did I never go here? Oh, I actually entered this place and decided to turn around. Interesting. Because these are friendly. Huh, okay. I just forgot to do this, apparently. That's interesting. I mean, it's not the first time that happens, too. That I completely forget about exploring a friendly place, or any place, really. Oh. Hi there. The small box has been left open. It looks like someone recently set a small fire inside it. You look closer. Someone has burned some papers here. Sifting through the ashes, you find a tiny intact scrap of paper. You can make out a few words on it. Empire is here, and another section says, Ni took the key. He is hiding in Olgai, and that is all you can understand. Okay. We have talked to Gni. We know that he has been conspiring with the Empire, and we have taken his key that he hid in that hollow tree. Okay, let's see here. These are just generic NPCs. This one is not. Seems to be some kind of farmer. This Avernite woman is planting a row of mushrooms. You watch as she lays down a thin layer of fertilizer and then places bits of mushroom spore into it. When she sees you, she stands and wipes off her hands. I am Eon. She wears a large wave blade. You're a farmer? I plant and tend my crops and defend them if necessary. She looks down at a long wave blade she wears at her side. Looks like a fine crop. It's a lot of work, but... She looks around at the proud rows of mushrooms around her. I'm proud to have created all this. Do you just grow mushrooms? Mushrooms now, lichen later. She pats her stomach in anticipation. Okay. That's a nice weapon. It is necessary. Hellhounds are about. I'm a brave adventurer. I love to help people with their problems. Sure do. Mancuso hellhounds. Okay. Really? Well, the hellhounds live in the tunnels to the north. Many packs, though they are young specimens. If you have nothing else to do, I would really appreciate if you killed them. They wander the halls near the chasms, looking for prey. Okay, I have killed a couple there in the past. I killed many hellhounds in the northern tunnels. Oh, apparently that was enough. Did you? Oh, that was really very nice of you. I greatly appreciate it. It will be much easier to raise our crops now, she thinks. I wish I could reward you, but, well, I'm but a poor farmer. All I have is this. She hands you a delicate silver ring. I found that trinket while clearing the field. I hope it has worth. Thanks again, alien, and good luck to you. Well, thanks to you. And it's an archer's band. But I'm pretty sure... Yeah, we found something similar quite recently, if I remember correctly. Except that one also gave armor or something else in addition. Some kind of resistance, maybe. But I argued that The energy resistance, armor, and blessings and curses bonus is probably a bit more valuable overall. So thanks, but no thanks. Yeah, weird. I guess I must have entered this place and decided that I didn't really want to hang around the Avernite lands for much longer, but ended up doing so anyway, except I never came back here. Oh well. A crowd of statues have been left out here. They are dirty and mossy, covered with debris left by centuries of storage. They'll probably be brought into the town when they have a place to put them. Theft is not an issue. Each weighs over a ton. Okay. Also, who would steal them? I mean, I guess I would if I could. Let's look around a bit more. Warriors, huh? Standing guard at the corner. Makes sense. This is a thing I can shatter. Why is that here? Or maybe it's not. Okay. I didn't even get a message about it being too strong, or my spell being too weak, rather. This ruined town is being rebuilt as quickly as possible, without the slightest bit of care. The walls are bent at strange angles, and some of them are already crumbling. The sole street is narrow and everything is cramped. Okay. There's also a hellhound running around. These old irritable hellhounds are waiting in this pen for their opportunity to be converted into Avernite food. These creatures are too weak and dispirited to have an opinion about the process. Okay. I think that's the first time we hear about the Avernite actually eating meat, let alone hellhound meat. I thought they were completely dependent on mushrooms and lichen and the like. Small holding pan used for fierce beasts. Okay. Oh, the Avernite diet is not entirely unlike the human one. Now we know. You know what? Keep your crude dagger. That's fine. What's this place? Can we continue? Vine's in vacancy. Okay. Hello, Vine. You meet a stocky Avernite female. Well, stocky by the emaciated standards of the Avernite. She holds a pitcher carved roughly from a big chunk of flawed crystal. I'm Vine. Welcome to my inn. Why is Mancuso so rough? It seems like it could collapse at any moment. Mancuso is a bit rough now, but we're building quickly. Not much longer now, I suspect. It's dangerous out there. Brigands, hellhounds. We need to get the defenses as quickly as possible. I mean, does this place really provide much defense then? What services do you provide? I run this inn. It's a bit rough now, but it'll be the biggest in this cave someday. We will serve Avernites because we have been told to. Okay. I mean, that's nice, but who is Eon? We've talked to her before, but oh well. My friend and helper. Works the fields outside town. The best farmer around. She beams. I mean, I neither want a rest nor a drink, so thanks. But no thanks. You didn't have anything else, right? No, I guess not. No quests, sadly. Okay. Hey. A kid? Tahoe? A Avernite boy watches you nervously from a safe distance away. You gently approach and ask his name. He backs away a little. You think you hear him say in a quiet voice, Tahoe. Come over here. I'd like to speak with you. He makes an odd hand gesture. Then he backs farther away. What was that gesture? He makes it again, but he runs away. It didn't seem like an insult, but you can't be sure. It's maybe like to ward off evil spirits or something. Okay, fair enough. Hey, wait, Vine? Why did you run out of your inn? Partan? A Avernite girl. Partam. A Avernite girl walks up to you and stares at you curiously. You ask her name. She backs away a few feet. I'm Partam. Why are you looking at me? You are interesting. I didn't know things like you existed. Okay. Are you playing? She looks around. I was chasing Tao. I think he's a liar. Who is Tao? She rolls her eyes. He's my friend, but he's silly. Why do you call him a liar? He said he saw some humans once. Not you, others. She shakes her head at this. I'm going to catch him and make him admit he was lying. You take note of this. Do I? Usually when the game actually bothers to tell me this, to spell this out, it has some meaning later on. So will the fact that she told me about this allow me to find those humans? Something which I couldn't have done before? Weird. Do you remember what he said about the other humans? Oh, I didn't pay attention. He was being too silly. You should ask him about... Oh, okay. Because that allows me to actually talk to Tahoe more. That makes sense. That unlocks basically unlocks more dialogue with him. I'm like 99% sure. He was being too silly. You should ask him about it, then beat him up. She gives a wicked smile that would be perfectly at home on the face of a human child. Then she runs off. I mean, you know, children are always the same everywhere. Come over here. I'd like to speak. Wait. I know who you are, Tahoe, and what you saw. He looks surprised, but he doesn't say anything. I believe that you saw some humans. His eyes light up, and he runs up to you. You know about it? I saw some humans in the silo. I did. They talked to some Avernite. I saw it. You should believe me. Where's the silo? That way. Edge of town. He points southeast. Oh, this place. Okay. Well, I believe you. Nobody else does. He looks offended at this. Nobody. But I saw it. With these eyes. He points at his eyes for clarity. Then he runs away. Okay. Should I check that out right now? I guess I'm gonna look around first. Tocorte's Magics. Which one is that? This one, apparently. Artistos Supplies. Aristos. Artist Supplies. Hello, Aristo. A Avernite with a sour expression sits at the table, reading a ledger. He looks up when you approach. Oh, hello, alien. I'm Aristo. How may I help you? Everyone referring to you as alien and outsider is starting to become tiring. No, I mean, what else are they supposed to call me? I guess they could call me human or something. What do you have for sale here? He grunts and wriggles uncomfortably in his chair. Strange mannerisms for the normally dignified Avernite. I sell supplies and food. You could buy some if you want. He belches lightly. Don't have much, because of the brigands. I really wish I had some wisdom crystals, but I don't. What's a wisdom crystal? Powerful magic, made by the wizards. Small amber crystals you look into, and your mind extracts the knowledge of the world. Very prized, very expensive. Great profit. When everything is rebuilt, the wizards will start making them again. Ooh, nice. I'm afraid that's probably gonna take a bit too long for me to take advantage of that, but, well, crystals like that have been found in Avernum, that's true. Not surprising. Avernite lived up there years ago. They probably lost some, and you found them. Lucky you. Indeed. I need some supplies. Slightly expensive. Ooh. I mean, we don't have anything useful to make out of it for now, but we might have one at some point, and it's only 320. I've bought most of the spells I have access to at this point, and not much else to spend my money on. So yeah, in other words, just grab that. Whoops. Yep. Brigand. What? Oh, brigand problem. I didn't. Never mind. So there's a massive fort to the north, in the chasm tunnels, filled with thieves and raiders. They were here when we started building the town. We let the council know about them, but nothing's been done. What council? In Allguy, our leaders. They've done us no good, though. Not with this problem. They're too busy worrying about other things to care about us. Do you know anything about the tunnels to the north? Not much. If you go there, watch your step. There are chasms everywhere. It's true. And are there many brigands? Yes, that's why this town is so shoddily built. We had to put it up quickly to have some place to defend in case we are attacked. Okay. Would like to sell something? I mean, sure, I might as well. It's not like I'm trying to hold on to anything anymore. Okay, that was a lot of money. I did not expect that. Well then, that justifies me paying 300 for that piece of leather even more. I guess I don't need anything else. But I wonder why that dialogue I skipped through didn't come up earlier. Sale. Yeah. Because of... Don't have much because of brigands. Ah, okay. That was just the second option that I didn't see before. Or pay attention to. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have an official quest to deal with them. At least not yet. What? Oh, okay, that can't be picked. Interesting. But I can probably access from here. Tokorte. There is a Avernite male sitting here, chanting over a long, delicate wave blade. It glows gently. When you enter, he stops chanting and the blade stops glowing. Okay. Don't mind me. Don't let me disturb you. I am Tokorte. Welcome to my humble shop. I am also the leader of this humble town, until someone more capable is thought out. That's true. He does have the mayor suffix. May I ask about this forge? I run this extremely humble shop. He looks at the shoddy, crumbling walls in distaste. I usually offer training in the magical arts, but I am forced to spend time putting minor enchantments on our weaponry. Can you teach me some magic? Oh, he absolutely can. That's not what I expected. Of course, we know all the spells he's able to teach us. So, how can you help me become stronger in battle? Can he? Tokorte stands and starts to move around. You see that he is incredibly nimble. He darts from one end of the room to the other, so fast that your eyes have trouble following him. I can help you move like this if you wish. Teach me, please. I would like to. He looks at you shrewdly, but I am very distracted by our village's problems. There are certain responsibilities which weigh heavily on me. Okay. That's the point where I normally would expect him to ask me to take care of the brigand problem, which I'm gonna do anyway, but, you know. Oh, is there anything I can do for you? There we go. Slake Gadika. He gives this some thought. I was not expecting to recruit your kind for help, but I have little choice. To the north, there is a fort filled with rogue Vanati. Oh, Vanati rogues. For some reason well, I guess, yeah, that makes more sense. If there were human rogues here all this time, seeing humans wouldn't be quite so unusual. And also, the Vanati would probably be way more hostile toward us. Okay, so Vanati rogues. That makes sense. They are led by a sinister blade master named Gadika. They are causing us many problems. Slay Gadika, and I will reward you as best I can. Go to the fort to the north and the chasm tunnels and find Gadika. Slay him. It is the only way for us to be safe. Will I be able to enter the fort? A good question. Our scouts think that the front gate may be locked. For the assault, you may need a key. That key, probably. Do you know where I can find the key? We do. We found some evidence. I don't want to say too much. I should just call your attention to it. There is a small stone barn in the southeast corner of town. There was a small chamber in the back corner. We found some burnt papers in it. You should look at them. Okay. Thanks for that hint, though unnecessary. Why did the Vanati to the north turn on you? We don't know. We Vanati are not fractious and greedy like you aliens. It is very strange that they turned on us. I have only heard one rumor, but it seems too bizarre to be believed. I've heard lots of strange things in my travels. Try me. I have heard that the rogue Vanati believe that we should not listen to the Crystal Souls. They think that the leadership and wisdom of the Crystal Souls is not needed. I do not believe it. For a Vanati to believe this, it doesn't seem possible. For this, they must die. For this and other reasons, reasons of private vengeance and stretch back to before the resting, I choose not to speak of my private interests. Interests, huh? Okay. Your shop does seem very rough. Not long after we awoke, a band of bandits appeared in the tunnels to the north. We had to build the city quickly to have a place to defend. As if on cue, a stone falls out of the wall and hits the floor with a dispirited thud. It shows. Right, who are the bandits? Who they are, and why they are not in harmony with our people, we do not know. All we know is that they are dangerous. Fair enough. Okay, so we have the quest now, and all the hints that we needed. Or that we didn't need. All the hints we could ever have needed. Why? What is this? This looks like... Okay, so this must be a secret entrance. Maybe I stood too far away? But that doesn't seem possible. I was basically right next to it. This building contains stone blocks, tools, and other building materials. The building itself seems like it was thrown together in a day. It's a good thing there is no wind underground. A good gust would probably knock this building right over. Okay. That doesn't make me feel particularly safe standing inside it. Let's see. Okay, seems like we have actually met all the NPCs here. This half-finished building is going to be a store eventually. Several stone blocks have already been brought in here to make a counter. The Vanati love to make things out of huge blocks of stone. That much is evident. Well then, I want to give this a try one more time. So I'm gonna move around the outside again, like this. Make sure that my priest is standing right before this thing. Okay. If this doesn't work, then I don't know. Oh, the stone does crumble. But that one didn't. Okay, he's standing before the wall as well. There we go. Okay, so you really have to be super close to it. That's weird. Weird, but well, that's what it is. And of course, it would be stealing to take these things, so I won't. Alright. Fair enough. Now, there might be some enemies left in here. Although, Tahoe, or whatever his name was, did not actually tell us how long ago he saw those humans. But just in case... This room is filled with farming tools and supplies. You find bags and barrels of mushroom spores and dried lichen, fertilizing paste, and tools. That seems very unsuspicious. So was that only this whole humans in the silo thing only supposed to tell me about this? So an extra redundancy. I mean, obviously, it was quite possible to just find the key in the first place if you're not completely blind and spend any time looking around. So that was easy enough. And then it was really easy to stumble upon the fact that what's his face, Gnee or something, apparently talked to humans and was working with the Empire. And then we get two possible clues as to this clue that would have alerted us to that whole affair. So they really made sure that we would find this. I mean, in a way it's nice. In another way, it feels a little bit like too much handholding, which is really strange because this game usually doesn't do a lot of that. I mean, this game and this entire series, all these Spiderweb games, are rarely afraid of actually just, letting you figure stuff out on your own and, letting you run into obstacles and find your own way to deal with them. Anyway. Something isn't right. Your knowledge of the caves tells you that things are just too quiet. Okay, we're being followed again. You know what? You are ambushed. A scruffy band of Vanitae emerges from nooks in the tunnel walls. Their cloaks are ratty and their weapons are rusted and pitted. There is a dirty, feral look to the band. They immediately attack. Let's see if we can deal with them. I mean, if we can't deal with this one ambush here, we're gonna have lots of troubles. Lots of trouble with the actual fortress full of brigands. Well, they can stun. They have a few hit points. They don't fall over immediately. Blade shield, right. Forgot about that. Gonna heal him. I would have liked to unstun him as well, but I guess I had to prioritize there. He's taking some damage. Okay, actually, Xaz woke up, so we can do this, and even shoot an arrow. I should have used War Blessing. Whatever. It's fine. Yeah, this should work out. Missing the one that's currently dazed, for what it's worth. Oh, knockback, but no ensnarement. Okay, this guy is a little bit of a problem. Myrmidon instead. I mean, if we can deal with a large band of them all at once, out in the open like this, I guess that means that we will be fine dealing with the dungeon, where the encounters are going to be much more. Well, we'll be able to approach each encounter on our own terms much more than we can here. So even though this is a little bit rough, that's totally expected in this kind of setting. And I forgot about the freaking blade shield. That was really dumb. Can I kill you? Oh. Okay. I could. I guess you don't actually cancel out the reflected damage by killing an enemy, as I thought earlier. I mean, now I know. Attack him once. Jesus. Don't attack him once, I guess. Return life. There we go. Gonna leave him dazed for... Actually, why don't I? Ensnare him again. Oh, or daze both. That's fine. Oh, fucking... Blade shield. Why do I have a, like, memory lasting back for about 2 seconds? The proverbial memory of a goldfish. I don't know, but it is annoying. These Valentine were poorly dressed and poorly equipped, so they probably aren't part of any of the colonies you met to the south. You search their supplies to try to figure out where they are from. Okay. They don't have anything written, and you don't find any treasure. One of them, however, wears an interesting charm. It's a blue crystal clearly broken in half. Cleanly broken in half. Worn around the neck on a leather thong. The crystal has an X mark carved into it. It's not valuable, so you leave it behind. Do I? Seems meaningful, though. Okay, this must be the fort. Unless there are more places up here. Oh, another ambush? Oh, I mean, if I don't have to resurrect again, we should be fine. Yep, ambushed again. This looks like a smaller force, or maybe I'm crazy. Okay, well, it's also 2 Shapers instead of a Myrmidon. At least these are easier to kill, so there's that. I guess I could try to daze the Shapers, but I kind of doubt it's gonna work. Mages tend to be resistant to that kind of thing. Okay. So far so good. Almost. You can move freely. So just do that. That guy's taken care of. Heal you. Haste. Awesome. Thank you for waking us up. Okay, we can attack this guy and miss, of course. Dazed for 2 more turns. Kinda need to heal you. Maybe you get hasted? No, no haste. Stand back. Well, this dude is gonna be a little bit annoying, but I'd rather keep this warrior of my mage's hides. Like so. Okay. Swafnir was awakened normally. Okay. Can I check you? I'm double checking. Okay. Kill. I mean, he's gonna wake up and be able to attack her. Maybe I should just blast this guy. Okay. Everyone's got blade shield these days. Not this guy, though. Of course I can't reach him, but, you know, attacking with a blade shield or a blade shield enemy is not an option. You can reach him. Does anyone need healing? Not really. This might be a kill. Ah, or a miss. Well. There we go. Nice. They're all still ensnared, so she should be safe. Yes. Oh, okay, that one freed himself. Actually, all of them did. But also their blade shields ran out. So that's good. Heal. Heal her just for safety, although they shouldn't be able to reach her, even if they try. Alright. Also quite manageable. Right, don't find anything interesting. As expected. I wonder if there are a fixed number of these ambushes, these enemy parties stalking me, or if that's just gonna keep continuing until I took out their base. I would guess that it's probably a limited number. Okay, fine razor disc. Thank you. Thank you for the money. This looks suspicious. I guess you can walk along this edge here. Something is... okay, stay out of sight. Basically, I guess I just quick save. Avernite Castle. Okay, so that is what it is. Will the same encounter pop up again? Not immediately. Okay, to reach the other side of this, we actually have to go all the way around. Oberthrony would allow us to take a shortcut there. Oh, actually, we don't have to. Yeah, we have to go all the way out. Take the other entrance. Just because I want to see what these tunnels, what else these tunnels have in store for us. Hello there. Did not see you coming. Okay. Are you weaker? That's what you are. Oh yeah. A lot weaker. Let's see if we can one-shot them. That would be awesome. Well, very nearly. Not quite. Yeah, just take out these two. So we can completely focus on the Shaper next turn. Well, mostly. Alright, looks like the enemies on this side of things are much easier to deal with. Which I certainly appreciate. Yeah, let's let them run away. Okay, there's a horde of... or some kind of demons. Oh, we can also approach this weird tower. Strangely, there is a ruined building at the edge of the chasm. To the south, a small stone dock protrudes out over the bottomless blackness. You walk over to investigate. When you reach the dock, you look over the side and see something remarkable. There are 6 stone platforms 10 feet below you, hovering and bobbing in space. Okay, that is remarkable. Instead of floating peacefully, they seem to be struggling to fly southeast. The only things holding them here are several thick rusted chains. Oh, okay, that's gonna... Okay, that's cool. I bet they're gonna... try to detach the chains? I bet they're gonna float down here and form a bridge over that chasm. Okay. Would be easy to break. Try to detach them, I guess? The platforms bob away to the southeast. Though they are made of solid stone, they hang calmly in midair. You wonder where they're going. Not there? This is weird. Okay, I guess that's all I could do there. To the northeast, you can see a long finger of stone protruding out over the massive chasm. There is a stone platform at the north end. The pathway to the platform is guarded by a group of massive, scaly humanoids. They're arguing amongst themselves, and thus, fortunately, they haven't noticed you. If you keep going, though, you doubt you'll be able to evade their gaze. Well... Oh, keep going forward, but stay out of sight. It's curious that there isn't even an option to try to just charge and attack them. Sure enough, the creatures see you as soon as you get close. They take a good look at you. They mutter amongst themselves nervously. They seem to recognize you. Then quickly, they step over the ledge to the chasm and drop slowly into the depths. Your reputation must have scared them off. Okay, again, weird that there isn't an option to fight them. There is an ancient stone platform here, poking out over the chasm. There is another one on the other side. In between the six platforms you released are floating slowly back and forth. Attempt to cross the chasm using the platforms? It isn't easy to jump onto one of the floating platforms, but once you get the hang of it, the ride across is smooth and quick. You know, with just a slight risk of just plunging to your inevitable doom. Oh boy. The air in this cavern is humid, stagnant, and pungent. The light from the glowing fungus on the ceiling is exceptionally bright, revealing walls and floor glistening with mold and lichen. The ground is dotted with rank mounds of decomposing plants. The caves in the Avernite caverns to the south were chilly, but this region is very warm. The smell of sulfur burns your nose. There must be a volcanic vent nearby. You can see hulking shapes moving among the uneven ground to the north. If you wish to evade them, you will have to be careful. They are red, scaly, and huge. That does not sound good. What does the map say? The map says that we are now in another of the E-labeled areas. Chasm crossing. I mean, okay, this is unmapped, obviously, so these markings mean little. Except to remind me that such a thing exists. Okay. Well then. Let's carefully look around here. Those are just hellhounds. And something else. You encounter one of the demonic patrols that wander this humid cave. It is a large group of hellhounds howling hungrily. They are held barely in check by a huge demon. The demon cries out at you. "You have entered the realm of Cordadis, fools!" It points to the massive caldera to the northeast. He demands a payment. From all who intrude here. Bow down before me, and I will spare your lives. Resist, and we will slay you utterly. Bow down to the demon? No. No way. You're a monk demon? Yes. Okay. And you're just rabbit hellhounds, guardian hellhounds. I mean, they're nasty, but nothing we haven't seen before. Even this demon. I'm pretty sure we have... Yeah, okay, we've definitely dealt with monk demons before. We are taking some damage. Hopefully... Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start with a mass healing here. And try to daze these. Or keep them away from us. Okay, they can do this. Hopefully the rest of them are not... Oh, right, they can teleport. I keep forgetting about that. Ouch. Okay. If this hellhound decides to attack Swafnir next turn, he's just dead. Oh, actually, never mind. I mean, he might still move and attack him, but he didn't. Okay, that's what I hoped would happen. We heal again. We haste. Dazed. Oh, that sucks. This also sucks. Lightning damage. Yep, he's dead. Okay, this one's nasty. It's doable, but not easy. Also, of course, yeah, we can't really afford losing anyone because we can't resurrect right now. That's a bit of a problem. No haste. Haste would have greatly helped here. Oh, it doesn't look like we would have two-shot the monk demon either way. Yeah, okay. Things suddenly started going south really, really quickly. Yeah, this is not worth pursuing further. I should really return to civilization and refill my points. But I guess I'm gonna look around a little bit more and see what's what. Lots of chasms up here too. Okay. So there's some kind of demon lord up here. Not sure if he's as threatening to all of Avernum and these caves as good old Grahoth used to be. But no doubt Demon Slayer would help us if we could acquire it again. You find, much to your surprise, a small dock poking out. It's made of a strange material, like bronze mixed with marble, which resists the effects of the incredible heat. You suspect that the structure is very old. Huh. We don't have a lava boat, though. But again, Orb of Thralny would just allow us to teleport across. Or fly across. Okay. Thankfully, it doesn't look like these enemy patrols are really homing in on us. Huh, except now they are. Well, we'll see. Just cave demons, though. It's just cave demons, don't worry about it. Yeah, we're... Okay. We can definitely deal with these. Not gonna say it's no problem, but we have dealt with worse things before. I'm not sure if cave demons can also breathe fire. It looks like they don't have a ranged attack. So this should be relatively easy. I'm actually surprised how little damage Xaz is doing. Maybe he's just been unlucky with his damage rolls. But I'll have to keep an eye on that. I mean, it's not like he's dealing fire damage, right? No, it's just normal damage. Okay. 93. Well, I guess if, so long as Swafnir doesn't crit, he also doesn't deal that much more damage or any more at all. Almost, but this should finish him off. Unless we miss again? No, not this time. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting that Xaz's two-handed weapon seems to deal about as much damage with a non-crit as Swafnir's one-handed weapon. Shouldn't there be a noticeable or a more noticeable difference? It says a 310 max damage. Yeah, I mean, there should be a more noticeable difference. But again, maybe it's just mostly... Wait. Oh yeah, never mind. We are using this one right now. But we don't have much trouble hitting things, so that seems to be fine. Also, this one particular enemy group was easy to deal with, and it seems like we'll have to go through this one. Because we maybe foolishly saved in the middle of that corridor. And I did not see these approaching. But it looks like we'll be able to deal with them. Thankfully, it's not one of those demon parties. Demon and hellhound parties. Okay, you're not even ensnared. Interesting. And we missed the null bug, which is a little bit annoying. Ah, really? Xaz was just barely too far away. Well. Okay, this looks good. Actually, no, I'm missing that one Kydrak. But I'd rather make sure to actually kill both of these bugs. Or I could miss one. Oh, it died to some kind of debuff. That's good. That is fine. It's always hard to see, or basically impossible to see, where exactly enemies are standing on slopes like these, but that worked out. Are you kidding? Why would you... For some reason I was under the impression that the AI generally tries to avoid being slowed down by enemies, especially when there's plenty of room, but I guess I gave it too much credit once again. And here we are. It's easy enough that I don't really have to worry about that kind of detail. There we go, let's refill our hit points, and it looks like we're back in the clear. That's good. You encounter one of the demonic... Oh. Attack. Let's give this one more try, I guess. I didn't see them, so I wasn't prepared to fight this demon. He is ensnared. Oh, nice. That worked. So, yeah, why don't we stand here and prepare a little bit. That's bad. That's like really bad. But we can heal. And you can try to keep all those guys off our hides for now. Okay, Monk Demon can breathe lightning. Ouch. Okay. Healing. Haste. Looks like we might... Oh god, nope. Was looking decent there for a second, but... I mean, I can try and win this fight. Even if it's not looking particularly promising. Okay, Monk Demon is no longer ensnared. That was to be expected. Yeah, I don't know. And these guys are gonna wake up pretty soon. Took out one of the Hellhounds, but I'm not so sure about this. I mean, the Rabbit Hellhounds really aren't much of a problem. A good crit might have saved him here. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna keep those guys in place. This might work out after all. That's not what I meant to do, but I guess it's actually not too bad. It's gonna help. Okay, there we go. Demon is dead. Alright. It's too bad about Xaz. If I had had a little bit more spell energy left, I could have resurrected him and given him some part of the experience here, but, you know, it's fine. At least we did take care of one of these patrols. You have slain one of the guard patrols of Cordatis, whoever that is. You hope that he doesn't hold any hard feelings. I mean, apparently he's already mad that we're entering his area in the first place. What's this? In the corner of this cavern, someone built a crude tower. They piled stones and rubble in a large ring, 20 feet in diameter and 40 feet high. You can't tell how old the tower is, or what miracle enabled it to remain standing. There is a small hole in the base of the tower. You could barely fit through it. You look through the hole, but you can't make out what's inside. I mean, I just saved. If it's a fight, I'm just going to reload and return. But if it's just an encounter, I might as well get it out of the way here. Enter and search. Fortunately, the tower is unoccupied. It's very strange. The tower is filled with the shed skins of Kytrax. Thousands of the insect-like creatures have come here and shed their skins. Some of them also came here to die. Mummified bones and shed skins are piled waist-high, wasting away and adding to the already intense stink of the caves. In the center of the tower you find something interesting. On a low stone slab there are hundreds of small insects carefully wrapped in some web-like material, laid out in rows. I mean, everything inside me tells me not to touch this, but I'll take it. Wrapped up bug. Why? Why would I take that? The mummified husk of a large insect about 8 inches long, wrapped up in a web-like material. It's very old. Weird. I mean, now we have it. I'm sure it's gonna be useful. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just a troll. No! God damn it. I did save. Certainly not good. Although I couldn't help but notice that they weren't accompanied by a Mung demon, but another one that might be easier to deal with. Okay. I need to pay more attention to enemy patrols like that. Okay, there they are. Oh wow, that's... Wait. Those are not hellhounds though. Oh, those were 2 groups actually. Now where is... Oh, right. This place. I never even approached it. I guess I should, just to have it on my map. Are you actually coming after me? Yes? No? I don't know, it's hard to tell sometimes. Okay, this is the lava dome. I might be in a bad spot here. Yep, I am. Yeah, basically I can't afford to fight anything with only 3 of us. Might be possible, but I'd rather not. Take it and get out of here for the time being. Assuming we can cross back, yeah. Okay, good. It still seems incredibly risky, but, you know. Right, I want to go here to refill. Well, I mean, we don't have a real reason to pursue those demons. That what's his face, Cordatis. I'm surprised how easily, well, relatively easily, we were able to handle his guardians. But I very much doubt that we'll be able to face the guy himself anytime soon. So I'm going to take a look at this brigand fort, or whatever it's called. This Avernite castle up here. Because we actually have a quest for it. This narrow ledge runs to the east around a large fortress hewn out of the living rock. As you watch, a few Avernite wearing ragged robes wander into it. You wonder what these Avernite are doing out here, so far from the other villages. Except that we know exactly what they're doing. I mean, I guess we don't really know what they're doing. We know why they're away from the others, though. Because they're evil and need to be destroyed. To the south is a chasm miles deep. To the north is a cliff which stretches upwards and curves outward over the chasm. The thick stone walls, worn and ancient, extend from the cliff face. A massive fortress was built here many centuries ago. Fresh tracks tell you that it is currently occupied. Yeah, thanks, game. Okay. This is a narrow, graceful, natural stone bridge arcing over this section of the chasm. Despite your years living in the caves, the pit causes you to feel dizzy with vertigo. I mean, why wouldn't it? Oh, okay. Well, there's the first offender. But that guy actually seemed not as strong. These are just Avernite. Well, I feel almost a little bad for attacking them like this, but they're evil. They're hostile, rather. Yeah, but these guys are certainly weaker than the patrols that were outside trying to ambush us. Okay, we can't actually go around here, so this will have to do. You walk around the east side of the Avernite castle looking for a way in. There is a small side gate not far to the north, watched by Avernite guards. I have no doubt that this is where my key is going to fit. Although, of course, I haven't even tried... Whoops. I haven't even tried the main entrance. Not that there's much of a point. Alrighty. So far, so easy. 29 strength. Very good. More quick action, lethal blow. I mean, at the same time, I want to make you more... give you better defenses. And I also actually want more Cape Lore. So... there's that. Parry Mastery... Fast recovery, no. Recovery would be useful. Parry mastery would be useful to some extent. And that's really about the extent of what I can do here, except for improving strength and endurance like this. Might not be a bad idea. Especially endurance. Maybe I'll give him recovery. Because he tends to have his skills recover slower than Swafnir. You find a large closed gate. It's held shut at the bottom by an old, intricately designed Avernite padlock. Try to get it open. The key you found in Avit unlocks the padlock. You can open the door now. Cool. And we have a barrier here. Huh. I can't help but notice... oh, there's also this thing. I can't help but notice that this barrier is actually red. I think pretty much all the others are blue. Unless I'm stupid and haven't noticed so far that level 3 barriers are always red, maybe? I guess I'm just gonna give this a try, though. Okay. We can't break this one. So there's a... oh, I'll have to start a new page of my list here, my note paper. This is the... what is this? Vanishite Castle? Or something? Rubble and barrier. Presumably 3. To the... well, I mean, I'm gonna find that. Or am I? That's to the east. Okay. Should probably also stop my exploration for the time being, but I kind of want to look at the main entrance at least. Maybe see if we get a special dialogue here. Yeah. To the north, you see a Vanishite guard walking through the courtyard. What's more, he sees you. He immediately runs, emitting a piercing, ululating howl. If anyone didn't know you're here, they do now. The front gates of the castle are just ahead, and they are likely heavily guarded. It's probably not a good idea to alert them to my presence. Okay. Gates are off to either side. Yeah, there's a lot of them. I wonder if my approaching here actually spawned more guards than I would have been otherwise. You know what? Let's not do that. That seems silly to do that on purpose. Since we do have a way to enter from here. Which is probably the only way, to be honest. So I'm gonna save here, even though this guy is going to see us. And I'm gonna call it an episode here. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.